Hey guys, how's it going? So we're down at the garden center today just to help out again. We're going to be working on setting plants out, maybe working on a display or two. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be 63 degrees. The last time we were down here, we helped unload a couple of trucks. It was really exciting because there's so many beautiful plants, a little over 3,000 plants. And since then, they've had another couple of deliveries that add up to, I think, like 34 or 3,500 more plants. So I'm going to show you the back area, show you where Monica, my sister, and I are going to be working primarily today. I wanted to start up here though, just because this is where a lot of the pretty flowers are on the flower carts. They just set them out because it was a little too cold first thing this morning. I think it got down to like 25 or something like that last night. So they just have these watered and set out looking pretty. Here's the entrance. You can see a lot has happened since we were down here last. A lot of plants have been displayed. So typically up here, we like to put things that are a little bit more showy. So you can see these are the show-off forsythias and they're about ready to bloom. So we like to ring fronts of displays with things like that. The shade house has really started to fill up. Hello.
Hello. This is your dream team right here.
It is.
Dream team.
Yeah, Monica's worried.
I bet.
Yeah.
I know what's in store for me.
Shall we head back?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this. So all of the tables that are still empty are for roses, and those have been trickling in. All of these tables here are for David Austin's. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables that will be full of David Austin roses. A whole bunch of peonies right here. Sempervivums on this table. And is Mom getting another couple chickens? I thought she was for the coop.
Oh, actually, I don't know. I thought so, but
It looks like it's leaning a bit.
a little bit.
I built this coop like
That was a long time ago.
over 10 years ago,
Yeah,
12 years
yeah.
ago, something like that. It used to have a complete window. It's kind of starting to fall apart a little bit. How funny. And then this probably looks familiar. This is where the trucks back up and we unload them. And then all of the palletized items. Is this our forklift?
I think so.
One
I don't
just
think
for us
anybody's using
today.
that. Yeah.
They got a huge load of trees in since we've been here. And the berry area is completely chock full, and we're expecting more. This tree area is pretty much full. There's one rack. What is that for? Plums? No, that's plums.
I wonder if
must be
that's
for
something
pears.
because I know we have certain things that are about ready to bloom, and we've been protecting them from the frost.
Oh, I'm sure that, yeah.
So I think those are all still under the roof. over
Okay,
there.
but you can see, look at all of this. Holy moly. Just so many pots.
So much to water.
So much to water. Yeah. Okay, back in here is where we're going to be working today. Right here, we're gonna move all of this out, Monica, all of it.
Oh man.
We're gonna move it all out.
I'm ready.
We're gonna create some kind of display back here, hopefully utilizing some of these plants. But the thing is there are no tables left.
No.
So I'm not
not
real
really
sure
sure what we're gonna do. I mean, unless we get creative with some of the
Pallets?
crates and pallets and
It's gonna look,
there's some shelves, shelving units.
but we'll swing back through here real quick just to show you. They did move all the pallets from this aisle so that they could easily walk and move a hose around. There's a little pond we're gonna have to work around. But this shed here has plants in it that they're moving out for the day. And this shed still is full of plants as well. Things that are a little bit tender. So I think we have one more night below 30.
Yes,
right?
it's
27.
supposed to be, yes, one more night, let's hope.
Yep.
supposed
And
to get
then
pretty
it's
nice.
supposed to hover right around freezing, maybe slightly above for the next week or so, but really nice daytime temperatures. At that point, once tonight's over, we can pretty much move everything out.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine.
Every night we have to throw frost protection over like the primrose and the pansies still. I mean, it's like gonna be so nice to not have to worry about that anymore.
So I think what we should do first before we start moving this stuff out is determine if there's anything that needs to move up front, like forsythias, lilacs, anything that's
Gonna bloom.
flowering almonds. Yeah. So let's take a look through here, pick through here, and then we have to find a spot to like kind of shift it all to.
Yeah.
Does that exist around here? I don't know. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
So far, I'm not seeing. There's some real pretty evergreens and things. Are these lilacs? What are those? No, those are honeysuckle. Dang, I was off.
You know, and I wonder because they've been moving a lot of that stuff up.
Have they? So these
Just
may have
knowing.
been picked through.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
think that we might be out of that kind of stuff back here because I know lilacs have gone up, forsythias have gone up.
Okay. All
So I
right.
think we just start on a pallet.
Okay.
Just-
Well, let me go get a forklift.
Okay.
I think this is kind of one of those situations where you just have to kind of rip off the Band-Aid. You just have to start somewhere. It feels overwhelming a little bit, but you know, if we get anything moved out, it's a win.
Oh yeah.
It's also a Saturday, which tend to be the busiest day this time of year, and it's supposed to be nice. So I'm not real sure how much we'll actually get done. Guys, quick change of plans. I got a few pallets moved. I moved them right here between the racks of trees just to try to clear out this space, but there's not enough room to move these pallets out of the way to even move stuff back into this spot because there's lots of people working on different things right now, and if we move pallets, it's just gonna get in their way anyway. So I think the best thing to do at this point is to work on moving some of the great big evergreens to displays up front that are already sort of set up, because usually there's only like 2 or 4 large evergreens per pallet. So we'll be able to clear lots of pallets really quickly by just moving those around. Yeah, because there's 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3, part of 3.5. Mm-hmm. There's 3.5 rows here of stuff that we have nowhere to put for the moment. And then that's the partial row that I just moved, but well, it'd be kind of nice for watering because nobody has to tromp through the water.
Oh yeah.
The pond.
Yeah.
For now.
Put on your wellies just to water the plants.
Yeah, so these are the kind of things we're going to work on first. Great big pots. There's only 3 on this pallet, so we just need to find 3 spots up front. That way alleviating a whole spot back here for another pallet of items. There's some beautiful blue spruces back in here. Those are really pretty. Oh, these are sold. Are those sold too? Is this a whole sold section?
Oh, those aren't sold though. So this year they made a lot of the tags on the trees red.
I noticed they've started doing that.
Yes, and so that makes it confusing. I think it's just these.
Okay.
Right
so
here.
these are fair
but
game.
Those are good. Yeah.
Let's move this pallet out. Those are really pretty.
Yeah.
We're gonna still use the forklift. We try, like before, like maybe 10, 15 years ago, I would just use the tree cart for everything. And now I try to get trees as close to the spot as possible with the forklift, and then I'll use the tree cart for the shortest amount
work smarter.
of distance. Yeah.
Jolts and juice.
Oh yeah.
Heck yes.
About time.
We were just saying how we need a snack.
Yes.
We're sneaking out the back.
We are.
We're gonna run down and grab a snack.
Yes.
And mom's treating because I forgot my money. Unintentional.
That's what moms do.
I left without my purse. I got here and realized, like, dang it, I don't have any of my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I still call it Jolts. It's actually called Jack Henry now. Before anybody digs in, look at these cinnamon rolls. Oh my goodness. Maybe we didn't need to, but treat yourself. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, we are back from our coffee break.
Yes.
So we've got a few multi-trunk trees. These are a white spire, get to the tag here, white spire birch, Beautiful trees. And then we need to grab some kind of a shrub, Monica, that's like medium height to go in front of that blue spruce.
Just like one of the bigger kind of ones, or
Medium size?
well, I mean, like in the bigger pots.
Oh, no,
Like the
probably
beast ones?
like, you know, these might be nice right here. Something like the tiny wines.
Oh, okay.
Those have nice color.
Yeah. There's 5.
Or if there's, oh no, yellow twig dogwoods.
Oh yeah,
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me swing over there. Yeah, these, look at
Look
these.
at these beauties.
They're so pretty. These
There
will
we
look
go.
so good in front of that blue spruce.
Oh, big time.
We're gonna grab pallets.
Yeah, I think that looks good. We added the 3 clump birches, kind of like a little grove. Then we added the blue spruce, the yellow twig dogwood right there, and yellow twig dogwood on this layer. So Monica, I think we have room to do something nice and big right in here.
Yes, that would be nice.
And right in here.
Yes.
And back there. So deciduous back there, probably a blue spruce maybe, either here or here.
Nice. I want to remember this mix at some point. I really love the yellow and the blue.
Isn't that beautiful?
Like that, yeah.
Well, it looks pretty true to have the boxwood, that kind of
Well, it
glossy green,
does.
because this will deepen.
Uh-huh.
So you have your glossy green, you have your bright yellow,
Yeah.
and your blue.
And I always go more towards red twig dogwoods, but when you see it like this, actually see it put with something
Uh-huh.
like that, it's like, wow, that's a really pretty combination.
We need something red right here.
Yeah.
Some kind of a 9 bark
Yeah.
or something. Okay, little midway update here. We just finished lunch and we have made quite a lot of progress, but it doesn't look like we have. We've cleared out a lot of the big evergreens that were back here, so we have a little bit more space to move around and to move some of the other pallets. I do think we need to continue kind of what we were doing before, because we haven't just been moving trees out, we're helping customers and running all over the place. It's just been a wonderful day. I love it. I love the spring energy down here. So we got all of the pallets that were back here with all the evergreens put out. There were a few over here we tackled. Let's see, there was one over there that we did. Yeah, it looks like we've hardly made an impact back here. And we're gonna continue to put out the big stuff, but Monica's helping up at the front counter because it's lunch hours and I just got through with my turn up there. So I'm just gonna move a few smaller items until she's back out here, and then we can start tackling the big stuff again, because those are definitely 2-person sorts of things to be lifting. I gotta go locate my forklift. I think I left it out on the front. I think I left it in a parking spot up there. So Monica and I are taking a really quick break from putting things out, and we are going to look at the front carts. We're going to consolidate all the flowers, add more if we need to, and just kind of spruce them up a little bit. It's kind of a nice, easy job to do, something nice in the middle of the afternoon to give your arms and your legs a break. So we've got the primrose cart there. There's just a few holes. We have been bringing stuff up throughout the day so that they're not completely empty. Few holes in the ranunculus will fill. Monica went to go get some water for that poor hellebore that's a little bit wilted. And then we've got pansies. We can definitely consolidate and bring more up of those. And then spring crops look pretty good. We probably won't mess with that cart. Okay, we have room for what, 7 flats of pansies? Six. 6 flats of pansies, 1 flat of ranunculus, and 7 extra ranunculus. So we're gonna go get those. this primrose cart, we ended up not doing a whole lot with it except for just organizing it. They tend to do a lot better if they get proper airflow. So if we can kind of bounce back and forth with them in a flat, they tend to look better. And these, as they sell, we'll make sure that those bump back and forth as well. But there's so much color on this cart. I just love it. Here's a ranunculus cart. This is all that we have left here at the moment. All look really nice. And then on this cart, we organized these so that they're every other, kind of bump back and forth, staggered like the primrose. We brought up the little ivory prince hellebores because they look so good and the price point is nice on these. A little bit less expensive than the big guys, but we brought a few of those up as well. And then the pansy carts, we were able to add 6 more flats. So go around the beam. It does look a lot more full. And it is getting later in the day, so come Monday morning, it will be nice for them just to be able to get the carts out and most likely not have to add anything right away. It's just one job that's kind of checked off the list for the morning. I'm gonna take a little time to look at the David Austins too.
Oh, yeah.
They got all their David Austins in. They haven't put them out yet because when we get them, we let them soak in water with some solution stuff in it, and then we pot them up and then we keep them in the greenhouse for a couple of weeks before they get to be put out and sold. But here they are, and I'm going to shop these today. Oh, look at all of these. Oh my goodness. I need a couple of Boscobels if there are some. Oh, I love this. The Alnwick Rose. Ooh, some figs. Black Mission fig and a Desert King fig. Interesting. Oh, I like this one too. Oh my goodness. Lady Gardener, I have these. Jubilee Celebrations, I have those and love them. This one's beautiful. Litchfield Angel. Look at the color on that. Oh, Olivia Rose. Now it's kind of got more of a silvery look to it, the pink. Queen of Sweden, I have some of those. Beautiful. Tranquility, I have one of those. Gentle Hermione, I do not have. The Generous Gardener, I had a couple of these on our front arbor, and a friend took them when we moved everything. Carding Mill, I have some of those. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Okay guys, it is close to 5, so we are just working on getting everything shut down for the day. What a full day. It turned out a little different than I thought. I thought we were gonna be mainly in the back working on that one big area and displaying that, which I think is possible now that we have moved so much out. And while we were doing that, my mom was working on the berry area. My dad was getting lilacs out and bringing them out to us so we could get them up front. And then there's a whole crew working on watering and another crew working on organizing all the fruit trees because we got another huge load with a bunch of really cool varieties, like heirloom varieties. So it was just crazy. And then, you know, answering phones and helping customers and things. It was just a really full, fun day. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing kind of what a day at the nursery is like in the spring, a day where no new shipments are showing up. It's just regular stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.